Guys, look. I have a 5, he has a 1, okay? It's been folded before, Mario, so just hold it like this.
Deténlo así como lo tiene él. Deténlo así como él lo tiene.
And just fold it in half. It's been folded before. Fold it in half.
Dóblalo en cuatro.
It folds, yeah. And then fold it. Perfect. Watch. Okay.
What do you do?
5, 1. Just release a little bit. There you go. I have the 1. You have the 5. Watch. I have the 5. Check it out. Nice. Good job, man.
People always ask how I balance my family life with 400 shows a year. I'm just doing what I love with the people I love. It's my magic life.
Lana, what did you finish today?
School.
It's really late in the year because we got so behind in the beginning of the year from so many shows before COVID. But you just finished what grade?
Third.
Third grade. So what are you doing with Daddy tonight?
Go.
Sleeping at the tree.
Sleeping at the treehouse. Daddy-daughter time.
And dogs.
And dogs.
Can you get the door for me? I don't
Having
know about
a-
the dogs.
Oh, okay.
Our handy-capable dog might pee on us in our sleep.
That is very true. Oh, Lucy. Anyway.
See?
Uh,
We had daddy-daughter camp out night. Last time we camped out underneath the treehouse, we put a tent up. We spent the whole 24 hours there pretty much eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner out there. We had a cooler, but I feel like we went to the house to get
We made
Stuff.
multiple trips. Yeah, we didn't take everything out all at once. It was all three of us that time. I didn't camp out this time. But yes, we took trips. So we took, we set up the tent the day before, and then we took out, just what we would need throughout the day. We kind of came back in and got it and brought it back out.
But this time we said, we don't need to put up the tent. Let's just sleep in the treehouse. The treehouse is big enough to sleep in. You can sleep multiple people in it. There's a loft up above. I could sleep up there. Lana sleep in the floor. It's a treehouse. Let's have fun.
Camp out at the treehouse. Daddy-daughter time. How much fun is that?
95 now, but it's supposed to be 73 tonight, so that'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be nice and cool once the sun sets.
How's it cool?
Lugging everything out.
Big, huge.
Casey says, what's going on? You don't usually carry this much stuff when you walk, Daddy.
Did Daddy, you get in the doghouse?
That's funny. What else do you get to do since you graduated third grade?
Get to sleep over with Angela
You get to sleep over at Angela's house later this week.
on Thursday.
On Thursday. What an exciting week for you. A sleepover in the treehouse with Daddy, and then a sleepover at Angela's house. Woohoo! And then you get to start the fourth grade in a few weeks.
What a summer vacation.
Yeah,
2.5 weeks.
something like that. But you know what? She'll probably have a good month off when the babies come, so it'll be all right.
It always puts us behind.
If something happens. But this is the latest, I think, because it's August.
I don't think anyone
So-
has had.
I think the latest has been like the very last week of June.
I don't think anyone has
Before.
apparently not doing school this year. Well, they.
Well, when I was making plans for you to sleep over at Angela's house, Angela's mom told me they're starting school this coming Monday, a week from today. So They're starting early.
Come on, let's take it to the treehouse. I couldn't carry that anymore. I just had to take a break. Casey said, this way, Daddy, this way. Go, girl, go.
She likes to be pet on the head when you pass. She's gotten in that habit since I've been walking. Isn't that right? So you need a pet on the head when we pass, right?
Or you get a kick.
Woo!
Really?
Alright, this is where we're sleeping tonight.
We have a weird smell coming in
Woo!
here.
You should probably leave this open.
I can open windows, babe.
Or just leave the door open.
Feels way more hard in here, and it smells different.
It smells like cedar because it's cedar.
Here, put that on the table, baby. What do you think, Lola? You gonna sleep down here, or are you gonna sleep up there?
I think I got to see.
You gonna sleep down
You
here?
gonna sleep in the loft?
I don't want to wake up and hit my head on the roof.
Well, your head's this way. You can sleep in the loft if you want.
No, she don't want
What
to.
about if you fall out?
That's true. That'd be a
What if
big.
you roll this way? Put a baby gate up for you?
And also, I don't fall.
If I sleep up there, will you be too scared because I'm too far away, or am I pretty close?
Nope. I'll be fine right here.
You'll be fine on the floor if I go up there?
If Daddy sleeps up top, you'll be okay on the floor.
Yeah.
That'll give each of you more room. Just don't
Alright,
fall
here,
out,
put your
Daddy.
stuff right here. This is gonna be fun, kid.
Woohoo!
And look, I have the windows
Yeah,
open,
because
so
I
I got airflow going through. It'll cool it off, okay?
And also, it'll be fun because I have a game system.
Well, leave
And
your
we're gonna
baby.
watch movies
Leave
together.
baby if you're having baby up here tonight. All right. Fun, fun, fun.
All right, Lana.
Okay. So we're out by the fire, and we had dinner by the fire.
Hi, Mom.
Hi. You're all dark. I can't see you. I can see
Come over here,
Daddy.
Lana. Come here. Stand here.
And that's a precursor to the camping in the treehouse.
And we're not next to a tree house.
Eaten by the fire. Yeah, well, that's a long way to carry food.
Hold on, baby. Hold on. I'm
Don't
trying
you
to
think?
find a movie. I want you to see a movie here. We're gonna watch a movie in the treehouse tonight, and then camp out and go to bed.
Nice.
This could be a fun night, daddy-daughter night.
You brushing your teeth before you go out there?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
Probably. Well, you need to. Somebody
I said blah,
has a
blah,
dentist
blah.
appointment in the morning. All right, fire's dying down. Are we going in?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's go.
All right, baby. Hold on.
It's hard to drink out of this thing.
All right, baby. Here we are, camping out inside the treehouse. What do you think?
Good.
We
Because
got it.
Casey's with us.
We got our beds made up.
Casey's with us.
I'll sleep right beside you. I was gonna sleep in the loft, but I have too many toys up there, and I didn't know where to put all the toys. I have
But you can just
The
put
tent-
outside on the ground.
the tent is up there, and we also have camping chairs. We have 3 different camping chairs up there. But you know what? I'd rather sleep beside you. Is that okay if I sleep beside you?
Not if you snuggle.
I won't snuggle you. I won't touch you.
Thank you.
I think Casey wants to snuggle though. Look at that.
I love Casey more than you.
Thanks a lot. All right, you want to
No.
watch some Scooby-Doo and then we'll go to bed?
2 episodes.
2 episodes of Scooby-Doo, then we'll go to bed.
Yes.
Deal? All right. Hey, baby. Lana. Good morning, baby. Did you sleep good?
Except for all the times that the squirrel was in the treehouse.
There was a squirrel in a tree making a nest or something, and his little pieces would hit our aluminum or metal roof. Tink, 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 tink.
It's annoying.
Annoying, it was awful.
And annoying.
And annoying. Well, good morning, baby. And it was great except for one thing, Lana. What was the problem that night?
There was a squirrel that it sounded like it was eating nuts and dropping pieces of it.
It was awful. There was a squirrel building a nest way high up in the tree that my tree house is connected to. And he was just dropping stuff on the metal roof that I have. So you heard tink, 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 tink all night long. We heard branches. We heard like big something. It was like it was raining animal parts at one part because it had cushion to it. I don't know what it was. Yeah, and then some loud, and it happened at like 1 in the morning. It went crazy at 5 in the morning.
Which I didn't hear because I was fast asleep.
And back again at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I went out there and looked in the tree. But from what I could see, it's just big fat leaves in the tree. So I'm looking right where I'm at, but it's above it, and I can't get around it to look. And
Yeah.
I would have shot that squirrel out of the tree house. I would have shot him out of the tree if I could have seen him. But man, he was driving us nuts, wasn't he? But the tin roof, I didn't think about the tin roof. You know, when it's raining out there, it's I guess it's soothing
It's probably
because
constant
it's in
enough.
rhythm.
Yeah.
This was silent, quiet, and then like you thought somebody's coming through the door at one point, didn't you? It was really loud,
Goodness.
but it was all on the roof.
Yeah. I slept good. I was inside.
Yeah, well, we tried to have daddy
And
daughter
she was
night.
watching TV.
We watched an episode of Scooby-Doo.
Which I thought we were going to do.
We were gonna do 2 episodes, but Daddy pooped out.
Yep.
Daddy crashed at midnight,
It sounds about right. Daddy poops
I
out
didn't.
early.
and our dog Casey slept with us, and she didn't know where to go. She wanted to sleep. She wanted to lay down in front of the TV, and we couldn't see the TV. But she finally ended up above our heads, right when we were sleeping.
Thanks.
That's where she slept all night.
Aww.
So we did good, except for the squirrel. It was a fun camp out.
Lana, I know it's really, really late, but we got behind because we had a ton of shows over Christmas, and then obviously I wanted to give her off for Christmas, and then we had a busy schedule in January and February. We ended up going to Vegas in March and to Ohio, and I wasn't going to pay an extra suitcase charge to take school with us to Vegas. So we had a lot of time off from school, from homeschooling. So we were making it up. We made up a lot once quarantine hit. We were doing school every day. But we were just so far behind that we finally finished, a week ago or so?
See you better.
We finally finished 3rd grade. And I've ordered all her 4th grade books, and she's gonna move on to 4th grade here in a few weeks once we get all of our books in. But as a reward,
She got to go shopping.
She got to go shopping. We take her to Five Below. She picks out some stuff.
She goes on a shopping spree in Five Below.
Yes, and
I got a diary from her.
and she got a diary, a very soft plush diary that we're not allowed to look at. Apparently, those years have started. And we took her out to dinner at her favorite restaurant that has smiley face pizza. And during a time, we had a little rough patch because we were stuck at home and we were doing school every day, and that's not really normal when we homeschool. We take it here, there, the other place. There's some change up. So a friend of mine who also homeschooled offered and said, well, as incentive, if you want to, you can tell her she can come over to our house for a sleepover when she finishes 3rd grade.
Now it's 30 days of school ago.
Yeah. So, since we finally finished, I asked if that was still an open option, and she said, absolutely. So, yesterday, she went over to her friends, and she spent last night over there, and they had a blast.
And
I got cute pictures of them playing video games, and another one where she was spoiled and they were taking a sweet frog, and I texted her mom back and I said, ooh, she's gonna want to come spend the night with you every week. You just got some major points in Lana's book for taking her to Sweet Frog. but
You
it
said
looked like
she was
they
a
had a
little-
blast.
You said she was a little hesitant though. She usually only
Yeah.
sleeps with family overnight. This was the first time sleeping overnight with just friends.
Yeah, this was her first going to a friend's
Sleepover.
house sleepover. Yeah, sleepover, where it wasn't going to Granny and Peepaw's house and family that she knows. So, you know, she's been over to their house plenty of times and everything else. And
But we usually get to stay there for like 2 or 3 hours.
yeah, so never been to a sleepover. So when I passed her off, she seemed a little hesitant. Just a little bit. So I was wondering if I was going to get a request for like a phone call just to have a little comfort. But no, once she got there, she was good. And once I got that sweet frog picture, I knew she was perfectly fine. And then I got a text today saying that she asked if she could stay over for 5 more days. And I said, well, we know she's having fun. You had a blast, didn't you? Yep. You'd like to do it again, wouldn't you? Yeah. I'm glad you had fun, sweetie pie. That's awesome.
What do I call that card, Thomas? Logo. What do I have here? How many? 1, 2, 3 blank cards. Watch. Logo goes here. Blank card goes here. You can see, Thomas, it's a blank card. You see that, right? Turn it around, Lana. Thomas, what do I have here? Turn it around. Good job, man. I haven't done anything yet. Ready? Watch, watch. Logo goes in the middle. Go ahead and turn it around. Okay, and you can smile. It's okay. It's okay. Ready? Logo goes in the middle. I go once, twice, 3 times. Give it a shake. Don't move, Lana. Don't move. It's up to you. Do you think it's here or there? Totally up to you. No money on the line. Where do you think it went? You think it's over there? Sorry, buddy. You could have picked this one, or this one. You picked the wrong one. Everybody give Thomas a big round of applause. Good job. I don't know what you guys were talking about because we were setting up the show, but did they tell you that I do over 400 shows a year on average? Yeah, so we're always on the road, right? Think about it, man. We miss like family reunions, my family reunion, my wife's family reunion. We're on the road. Holidays, resorts want us. Memorial Day, Labor Day, Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving. We're always traveling, right? So my dream came true. I am so happy. I'm so blessed. I'm so lucky I get to do this with my family. But there's one thing that drives me crazy about living on the road. You know what it is? My wife makes me pack my lunch every single day. Here, look, look. We're passing a million restaurants every single day, but these are leftover lunch bags from yesterday. Thomas, I need you to point to a lunch bag.
The one on the left.
Okay, so your left, my left are different, and when you point, you could go like this, it could be the other bag. Let's make it obvious, okay? If you want this one, I want you to point to the librarian. If you want this one, point to my wife. We're gonna use one for magic, get rid of one, I'm gonna let you choose it. Perfect, so you want this one we'll get rid of. This one, gone. This one we'll do some magic with. Watch. Broadway guys, everybody give Thomas a big round of applause. So I have a room in my house with like a 30-foot bookshelf all the way across the back wall, and I have a secret hideout in there where you can push the bookshelf open and I have another room behind it. It's pretty awesome. And that's my magic room. So I have all my props, all my books, all of my magic in there. And I was in there practicing a couple weeks ago, and my bird, she was on the top of the bookshelf. She swooped down, she grabbed a playing card that I was working with, flew back and went like this. She was making fun of me, right? I took the card from out of her beak, shuffled it back in the pack. She did it again and again. I think it's her way of saying she wants to help with the card trick. Will you help me help Broadway with the card trick? Stay right where you are, man. I'm gonna have you pick a card. What was the name of the card, guys? You remember? Two of Hearts, Broadway. It's the Two of Hearts. That had to hurt. That's a big egg. Here, up, up. Can you guys hear that in there? Here, Madeline. Look. Something in there. One card only. Guys. Two of Hearts. Everybody give Broadway a big round of applause. Good job. Keep it going for Thomas, guys. Woo!
All right, so we had 2 shows at Colonial Heights Public Library. We've been there plenty of times before, but this time it was outdoors. And they had it very early in the morning so that they were hoping to beat the heat of the day. And they did. It actually came after the hurricane that came up the East Coast. So that had cooled things down to begin with anyway. And then doing it, I think it was like what, 9:30 and 10:30 or 9 and 10, something like that. It wasn't so bad outside. Still a little humid, but nothing to complain about really. So it was nice. They ended up doing 2 shows because they had to have people sign up beforehand, and they were only allowed to have so many people at the show. They were happy with how many people came out.
I wasn't.
But I think that was the numbers that were allowed, honey.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it looks like very few people are there because they're
Compared
just
to
not
last time.
allowed to be.
I
Yeah.
have photos from the last show that we did there, and I'll put them on the video and compare them to this time. Golly. That's what I
That
like.
was indoors and it was packed. They had a lot of people. But they were happy with how many people came out and everything else. And it went really well. Both shows went well. And so, yay, we had 2 shows. So,
But they almost seem like practice when it's such a small crowd. But
Well-
you know, I had people on social media texting me and stuff and telling me how great it was and that we followed you and it was awesome and
Yeah.
here's pictures of you with my kids. And if you saw a big show and with a lot of people and the energy of the crowd, it would have been better. It's the same show, but it's different and it's
Yeah.
not the same.
yeah, it's a lot more energy coming off people when there's more people there. But in times of COVID, honey,
There you go.
you gotta roll with it, and this was what was allowed, and this was what we did. So everybody was happy all the way around. We were excited to have a couple shows because they're just trickling in at this point. So
I can't wait for it to flood back in.
I don't know, right? So we shall see.
See you next week.